So let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart. Feet flat on the ground. If you need to kind of just move them around a little bit so you can feel every part of your feet touching the ground. Bend the knees just slightly. Bring the hips forward a little bit. Tailbone pointing towards the floor. Feel like the top of the head is being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Bring the chin down and in just a little bit. Let the shoulders drop down and come forward just a bit. Arms in front. Breathing in and out through the nose. As you breathe in through the nose, let your abdomen expand, drawing the breath all the way down. We pause, and then the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out, nostrils. And then we pause again before the next inhalation. Nice deep breath, nice long inhalation, feeling the breath come all the way down the torso. And a nice slow exhalation, nice and relaxed. Feel that connection to the earth. Feel the energy flowing down your body through the soles of your feet all the way down to the center of the earth. Feel the earth rising up to meet you, to support you, to join with you. Let's put our hands up. Bring them up nice and high, slightly back, and just turn gently from side to side. At first, not even moving the head. Let the back loosen up a bit. You should feel this more in the upper back. Now start looking over your shoulder, getting a little further around, feeling it in the neck, the shoulders, the upper back. Obviously, you also feel it in the entire spine as each vertebra turns in place. One more time each side. Good, and then drop your hands down to about tabletop height. About the height of your diaphragm. And same thing, and feel this more in the mid-back. And now let your hands just drop down and move through the air. See if you can feel any kind of resistance as the hands are moving through the Wei Qi, the energetic field around you. Keep the palms headed in the direction you're moving. So you're turning from the arm each time you change sides and come across. Try to slow it down. Nice and slow. The slower you go on this, the greater the chance that you're going to be able to feel the energy around you. We all have a tendency to move too quickly. Good, and just let the arms hang again and turn a little more vigorously from side to side. And let the momentum cause the arms to come up and strike your body so the forearms hit just below the belly button and directly behind you. Look over the shoulder, get a little further around each time. And feel the whole back turning in place, opening up. Good, let's slow it down, go back to water waves. Really slow it down. Slower. Really try to feel that field around you. Good. Bring your hands in front of you, facing each other, holding a chi ball. We're going to rotate the chi ball so that your right hand is on top. We're going to turn to the side. The left hand is going to stay palm up and come around while the right hand comes up over the head. Turn as far as comfortable. Come back, turn the chi ball over, and go to the opposite side. Breathe in as you turn and look back. Pause. Breathe out as you come back to center. Pause, breathe in. Pause, breathe out. we'll probably come back to this basic movement later on and incorporate another movement into it. This is known as dragon flow. The other one starts with this and then adds another element, and it's called the leopard. Hopefully I remember this time. I forgot last time to do that. Last one, each side. Good, come back down. Breathe in. The arms are going to come up the side and around, and then bring the energy in and down as we breathe out. So we breathe in, pause, breathe out, sinking the chi. One more time. Good, and let's go right into Buddha holds up the earth. So we're going to rise, bring that energy up the body as the hands float up. They rotate in front of your face. Fingers stay pointing at each other, palms nice and flat. Push upward. Breathe out as we let them float down. We pause, gather the energy, breathe in. Pause, and then breathe out. Last one. Good. Bring the hands around to prayer position. Right hand floats up, left hand floats down, pointing towards the sky and pointing towards the earth. Push them apart. Turn so the pinkies face the body, back of the hands cross, and we switch. Breathe in as the hands come down and cross. Pause. Breathe out as they separate. Pause. Breathe. Try to feel that connection to the heaven and the earth. Posture is known as connecting heaven and earth. One more time. Let the hands come to the chest. Go to a little wider stance, so we're nice and stable. The left hand fingers up, right hand fingers down. The right hand's going to drop down behind you. Left hand pushes across the body and around for a nice twist. Then we switch. The right hand comes past the ear, the face, and then pushes out. Try to stand nice and tall. We don't lean on this at all. Feel that nice twist again in the spine. Breathe in as you come back to center. Pause, breathe out as you push and turn. Pause, breathe in, and breathe out. One more time each side. Come back to the center. Bring down the heavens. Breathe in as you gather the energy, palms up. Pause, and then push that energy down through the top of the head, the Bai Hui point, down the torso, down the legs into the ground. Let's do that twice more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Step in a bit. A little closer, I would think, than shoulder width. You want to be able to come up comfortably on your toes this time. So we're going to do presenting the pestle. So the first one, we're going to bring it up. And then as we push out, palms facing us, we come up onto our toes. Breathe in as we go back to flat foot. And the hands come back to the chest. Breathe out. And see if you can do that nice and slow and easy with the breath. Palms should be facing the chest the entire time and up at chest height. Try to be as relaxed as possible. Let the elbows drop down. One more time, and then we're going to go out to the sides. Same thing. So now we're going to open this way. Up on the toes, and then in. Try to keep the arms nice and rounded so you can see I'm kind of going like this. So the hands are sort of, and the arms are sort of like embracing the tree, but we're not holding that static stance. One more time, and then we're going to go up. Very nice. One more time. And let it just float all the way down, bringing down the heavens again. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Step out to a wider stance. And all we're going to do right now is keeping the feet pointing fairly forward. We're just going to shift our weight from side to side, nice and easy. See if you can open up that stance a little more as things loosen up. Really trying to stretch the insides of your legs. If you need a little extra support, you can put your hands on your thighs. Just put them wherever's comfortable. Couple more. Good. Come back to the middle. Now with this nice wide stance, it should be easy. Just keep a nice flat back. Drop down. Put your hands in front of you. See if you can touch the ground. Let the head drop. Let the neck relax. Each time you breathe out, relax a little more, drop down a little more. And then drop your butt down. Bring your stance in just a bit so that you can get a nice stable platform. And come up into a seated position, elbows on your thighs. Now if that's comfortable, going into water buffalo, just drop your hands down. And then when you're ready, push from the legs, not the waist. Come straight up. Good. Let the hands float up. Let them open up. Heart to the sky. Chest to the ceiling. Breathe out into prayer position. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Good. Now presenting the pestle 3 ways, which is what we did when we were going up on our toes, doing the different directions, comes from the QiGong. Let's do another one from that, which is presenting plates. I think that's the name. Sorry, 3 plates falling to the ground is the more correct name. So we're going to come in just a little bit. We still need to be able to bend down. We're going to breathe in, the hands come up, palms facing to the ground. We're going to drop down only 1/3 of the way as we say, hi, impressing upon the E part, or actually it's an I, H-A-I. So let's try it. Hi. Just 1/3 of the way down. Second time, come back up. We're going to go 2/3 the way down. Hi. Breathe your way back up. Pause. Last one. All the way down as far as comfortable. Hi. Let's do that again. So we start 1/3. Hi. 2/3. Hi. All the way down. Hi. Let's do it again. 1/3. Hi. 2/3. Hi. All the way down. Hi. And up. Take a nice deep breath. Let the hands come around in front. Another one from the QiGong, 9 ghosts drawing swords. So we're going to take our left hand, I'll then turn around, put it behind your head to support your head. The right hand is going to come palm out right at the Ming Men point, or the small of the back. So I'll marry you. We're going to look up and back as we turn strictly from the waist. The hips don't move. And then come across and down. So we breathe in as we come up and around. Breathe out as you come across and down. I'll make it a little more challenging, come down a little bit lower. One more time. Now as you come up, let the hands release and spiral around. We switch. And then we look up and around and come down and across. Last one. Come back up to center. Let the hands just drop down and relax. Put the palms towards the earth. See if you can feel that connection with the earth. And just look inwardly. Notice what's going on physically and energetically inside your body. Just identify it. Don't give it a moment's thought. Don't question it. Just by noticing it, we're facilitating healing. Good, let the hands drop down. Let's do one more from the QiGong. With your left hand, you're going to come up and across the body and rise it up. Imagine you're plucking a star here, spreading the stardust across the sky, then bringing it into the center and pulling it down to your body. Transforming a star to form the Big Dipper. Now we come up the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time each side. And bring it down. Let's do clearing of the lungs. Bring your feet together, up on your toes as you bring the energy up the torso into the chest, and then go flat foot as you push it down to the ground. Let's do that twice more. Breathe in. Good. Another from a QiGong that I really like, and it's traditionally, it's not taught in the sequence, but it's one of the best postures that I've ever learned in terms of dealing with arthritis, the fingers, the hands, the wrists. We're going to start off with our fingers stretched, our thumbs stretched, fingers pointing towards the ground. Lower the hands down. You're going to use a great deal of effort and you're going to resistance as you try to pull your hands up, and you're separating your fingers as you do it. And then you're going to rotate them around until the fingers point straight forward, and then relax as you bring it into the chest. 4 parts to this. Second part, I call baby chicken. You're going to push down with the fingertips. Again, really pushing, tightening, and then relaxed. We breathe out. This time we're going to pull our fingers back towards our bodies. We're pushing with the heels of our hands outward. A lot of tension. and then relax. Breathe out, hands stretched outward and slightly upward as you push to the horizon. And relax. So you should be applying so much tension that your body literally starts to shake a little bit on each one of these. So let's do that again. We're going to breathe in as we bring those hands up. Fight it, fight it, fight it. And relax as you breathe out. Breathe in, push the fingers down. Relax as you breathe out. Breathe in as we push with the heels of the hands, pulling the fingers back. Relax and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Push those fingers upward, thumb upward, stretching them apart. And relax. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in. Breathe out and relax. Breathe in. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in. Breathe out and relax. Good. Let's go to a wider stance. Nice wide stance so that you're going to be able to drop down. So we're not doing a horse riding stance here, but we are going to be dropping down. So you just need that wide stance to be able to do that. Good. So we're going to start out with dragon flow like we did before. So let's grab onto that chi ball. Let's turn it so your left hand is on top. You're going to turn to the right, kind of serving the ball up as the other hand comes up over the head. Come back to the center, roll the ball over, and serve it up on the opposite side. Let's just do that a few times. A little more challenging with the wide stance, but you'll see why we're going to need that in a second. The last one. Good, come back to the center. So we're going to do almost the same thing, except as we go to serve, the other hand is just simply going to stay basically under the armpit. So we're going to take the chi ball, roll it over so the left hand is on top, serving across. Then coming across, this hand now goes to the armpit and the other goes up and over. Goes up and over. We can drop down, come around back up to the chi ball. Turn the chi ball over, serve it up, drop down, and then over. I know what I was doing wrong. Sorry. It's the same hand that curls over. My apologies. Last one. And back to center. Hold on to the chi ball, walk it in. Turn again, left hand on top. Actually, let's stay with a slightly wide stance, not as wide as we were doing earlier. We're going to kind of serve it up or throw the frisbee as the left hand pushes down. Then that hand comes across, we turn and hold the chi ball the opposite side and throw it. Kind of a variation on parting the wild horse's mane. Where we alternate from side to side rather than stay on the same side as we might normally do. Also known as diagonally flying. I don't like that name quite as well. Last one. Let's bring it back to center, holding onto that chi ball, come into a narrower stance, about shoulder width apart. Breathe it in, lift that chi ball up. Bring it over your head. As you breathe out, let that chi ball come down. Your head goes into the chi ball, then pops out. See if you can feel that energy moving down the body. When it gets to the hips, the energy continues to move down the legs while you pull the ball forward. And we start over. So breathe out. Energy's flowing all the way down the body, down the legs, into the ground. Very slowly. Good. Now on this next one, as it comes up, you're going to turn to the left, bring it up around, lean back, bring it down the body, and then push it down the leg as you lean forward. Breathing in as you bring it towards you. Breathe out as you push it away from you. Turning the prayer wheel. One more time, then we're going to, as we come up, we're going to turn to the center. 3 turns here, and on the 3rd turn, you're going to turn to your right. And when you're ready, as you come up, turn to the center again. 3 turns here. Good. Go right into bringing down the heavens. Last one. Good. Just move side to side. This time, though, you're going to try and feel with your hands the surface of the water. So you can feel something of substance there. Go ahead and bring the hands back. And this time, we're still feeling that surface of the water. We're going to push our hips back as our arms float out, keeping the hands right along the surface of the water. We're then going to grab the vibrations that we've caused by rubbing our hands across the water and bring them into the body. Our hips come in as our hands come in. Our hips go out as our hands float out. Pebble in the pond. Just see if you can make contact. Feel something of substance under your hands, and then drawing that into the body. One more time. Good. Using your palms, you're now going to lift the energy and bring it into the body in a circular flow. Slow it down, come to a stop. For one palm over the other, we're going to come up the left, across the diaphragm, down the right, 3 times. And then we get to the bottom, we're going to switch, come up the right, down the left. And stop after the 3rd one at the bottom. Bring your feet together. Right hand, palm up. Left hand, palm up. As you gather the energy, thumb and first finger separate. Thumb pointing towards the center line of the body as you breathe out, as it comes down the body. We get to the bottom, we switch. Centering. One last one, and then we're going to finish with both hands, one over the other. Doesn't matter which, holding either at the wrist or interlacing at the webbing of the thumbs, just below the belly button. Feel that energy coming out of your palms. And just imagine that the lower dantian is this little pearl, absorbing that energy. Feel the abdomen getting warmer. Visualize white light coming out of your palms and that pearl getting brighter. And then allow that energy to spiral down your legs and up your torso as you relax and let the body rock and sway. Bamboo in the wind. And as that energy moves through your body, it's removing darkness, energetic stagnation, energetic blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions, till every part of your body is aglow with energy. Let that energy now expand beyond your physical body. And allow yourself to float weightlessly inside this energetic cocoon. As you become aware of what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath in, gather those feelings, those energies, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.